Hi everybody, welcome to my patio again. I'm Elizabeth and this is Murray. I don't think he'll be staying for the whole practice, but you know, for now, kind of let sleeping cats lie. Welcome back to my patio. We're going to do a little bit of yoga. This is my 8th practice during the COVID-19 quarantine, and I'm happy to be here with you today. I thought that right now we'd work on some twists and maybe some shoulders. So let's find our comfortable seat. As always, sit up nice and tall. Bring your shoulders up with an inhale. Exhale and slide the shoulders down your back. Anchor your weight back into your sitting bones. Let your whole self settle back a little bit, allowing your elbows to drop below your shoulders. Sit up tall. Shut your eyes and start to scan your body for any signs of tension. As you discover those spots that feel a little sore, a little tight, release any tension you discover with an exhale. Bring your hands together at the heart. Inhale deeply and bow toward your fingertips with your exhale. And find the intention you'd like to guide your practice today. Seal that intention to your heart. Take your hands back down to your knees and roll your shoulders back as you lift your chin and your chest. Open your eyes, welcoming yourself to your practice. Come over onto hands and knees to start, and we'll do a little bit of warm-up and some cat and cow tilts. Yeah, maybe you need to find a new place to hang out for a little while. Tuck your toes under, bring your hips right over your knees, your shoulders right over your hands. Then with your inhale, take the tailbone up and the heart forward. With your exhale, round the back, tuck your chin. Inhale again, come forward. Exhale and round. Bring yourself back to a flat back. And step back with both feet to plank. And if there's a cat in your way, give them a little push. Set your knees down, lower your chest between your hands, and on your inhale, roll up into a little Cobra Pose, keeping your heart up off the mat. Tense your kneecaps, extend your hands back next to your hips, and then lift your legs for Locust Pose. Set your feet down, bring your hands below the shoulders again. Tuck your toes, push up first to your knees, and then straighten your legs, lift your hips, downward facing dog. One very persistent cat, still hanging out. Look forward and walk up, forward bend. On your inhale, lengthen your spine. On your exhale, fold. Soften your knees and rise all the way up to standing. Reach your arms up, take a little back bend at the top. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale again and circle your arms high. Exhale and float forward all the way down. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold, soften your knees and step back to plank. Lower your knees, lower your chest. And then scoot back up first into your low cobra, and then extend the hands, lift the legs, locust. Lower your feet, bring the hands below the shoulders again. Tuck your toes, push up to the knees first, and then straight legs, lift your hips, downward dog. On your inhale, come up to your toes, extend your right leg up behind you. On the exhale, pull the knee below your chest, and then place your right foot between your hands. So it goes mostly below your shoulder. You can use padding if you like it. Lower your left knee to the floor, and on your inhale, rise up, half crescent. With your exhale, settle the hips a little, and then broaden your arms. Take the elbows back a little bit, bringing your shoulder blades closer together behind your chest. Pick up your heart, look up, and lean back. Exhale and bring the hands down. Straighten your left leg and push back, downward dog. Inhale to your toes, left leg up. On your exhale, bring the knee below your chest and then place your left foot between your hands. We're going to use some padding from our right knee and lower it to the mat. Inhale up, half crescent. Exhale and sink into it a little. Bring the shoulders back, plug them into place behind your sternum, and then pick up your heart. Look up and lean back a little. Take the hands down, straighten your right leg, remove the padding, and step back, downward dog. You can stay here if you like. You can take a child's pose, or you can inhale plank, exhale down, inhale to cobra, and exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward and walk up, forward bend. Inhale for a long spine. Exhale and fold. Soften your knees and roll all the way up. Reach your arms up, take a little back bend at the top. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale again, circle the arms. Exhale and fold back down. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold, step back to plank. You can lower down either with your knees on the floor or with straight legs all the way to your chest. Inhale for cobra. Exhale, downward dog. See you later, Marie. Inhale to your toes, right leg up. Exhale and step through to your high lunge. Soften the left knee a little and rise up for full crescent. Straighten the back leg and lower into the lunge a little bit, then broaden your shoulders again, bending your elbows out to the sides. Look up. Take the hands down and step back, downward dog. Same thing on this side. Up to your toes first, left leg up. Exhale, high lunge. Soften the right knee and rise up, full crescent. Straighten the back leg, lower into the lunge, open up the arms, pick up your chest. Take the hands down and step back, downward dog. Stay here, find child's pose or inhale plank. Exhale down, inhale cobra, and exhale, downward dog. Look forward and walk up, forward fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise up. Reach up, little back bend. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale again, circle the arms. Exhale, fold forward, all the way down. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. With soft knees, step back with your left foot, coming to a high lunge here on the right. And you can use padding for your left knee if you like. Lower the knee to the floor. Walk your right foot out to the edge of the mat. Set your left hand off to the side a little bit. And we're going to windmill the right arm. On the inhale, sweep the arm forward. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. And just keep working in circles like this, trying to bring a lot of motion, big range into the shoulder joint. One more big circle. And then bring your right hand down, walk that right foot below your chest again. Straighten the left leg and step forward, back into forward bend. Inhale, and lift your back. Exhale, bow, step back to your right foot this time. You can use padding underneath the right knee if you like it. Walk that left foot out below the shoulder, right hand off to the side, and we'll circle the left arm. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. And just keep working as you did on the first side over here. Lots of easy, slow, even circles on the left side. One more. And then bring the left hand down, walking the left foot below your chest again. Straighten your right leg and step forward, back into forward bend. Inhale, long spine. Exhale and fold. Soften your knees and rise up. Reach up, a little back bend at the top. And exhale, hands to your heart. Take your hands behind your hips and interlace them there. And if you can't comfortably interlace your hands like this, you can use a towel or a strap between your hands, giving yourself a little bit more space between them. Take a tuck in your hips so that you firm the quads, rolling your elbows closer to one another. Start to straighten the arms and open up the chest. So from the back, it looks this way. You can be here, or you can start to straighten your arms. Bring the heels of the hands together and start to lift the hands away from the back of the body slightly, so that you have a little bit of a D shape going on in the torso. Release your hands and roll the shoulders a couple times. And then we'll stretch out on the upper backs, bringing your hands together at the heart. Press the palms forward and then drop your chin, tucking your hips again so you have your nice tight firm quads. Press that space between your shoulder blades a little bit wider. Release and come back up, rolling your shoulders a couple of times. And then we'll return to the vinyasa. Inhale the arms up. Exhale and fold back down. Inhale, long back. Exhale, fold, step back to plank. Lower to your chest. Inhale for Cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to your toes, extend your right leg up. Exhale and step through, back to your high lunge. Walk your right foot out a little bit. Take the left hand off to the side. We're going to do those circles again, but keep the back leg straight this time. Inhale, sweep the right arm forward. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Should be a little easier this time than it was the first time. And if you grow tired here, you can always set your left knee down. One more. This time, reach back, open up the chest, and take your right hand down to the outside of your left leg. Let it open your right shoulder up a little bit more. Release and come back into that lunge. Return to downward dog. Come back up to your toes, left leg up this time. Exhale, step through, find the high lunge here on the left. Walk the left foot a little bit wide, right hand comes off to the side. Circle the left arm, inhale to sweep up. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. And just as on the first side, if you grow tired, you can always lower your right knee. You want a little more strength in it, keep that right leg straight. One more big circle. And then this time, open it up a little bit more, reach back, and take your left hand to the outside of your right leg. Pull that left shoulder open a little bit more. Release and come back into the lunge. Return to downward dog. You can stay here. You can take a child's pose or inhale, plank. Exhale down. Inhale to Cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward and walk up, forward bend. Inhale, long spine. Exhale and fold. Soften your knees and roll all the way up to standing. Reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take your hands back behind your hips and interlace them there. Maybe walk your feet a little bit wider than usual. Retuck the hips, start to straighten the arms, and open up the chest again. Take the hands away from the back of the body, and then on your exhale, send the hips back and lift your hands up and overhead as you fold forward. Lean into your toes a little bit. And let your belly drop toward your thighs. Release your hands. Inhale, long spine. Exhale and fold. Soften your knees and roll all the way up. Reach your arms up. And exhale. Hands to your heart. My company's back. Right. Yeah, scoot. Scoot. Inhale. Circle the arms high. Exhale. Fold back down. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold, and step back. You can lower down either with knees on the mat or with straight legs all the way to your chest. Inhale, Cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to your toes, extend your right leg up. Exhale and step through, high lunge. Lower your left heel and rise up for Warrior Two, opening your chest to the long edge of your mat. Pull your left hip back a little bit, take a tuck in the hips, make sure the spine is nice and straight, and then turn your gaze over the back of your right hand. Bring your hands back behind you again. Interlace them or use a strap between them. Roll the shoulders back. Start to straighten the arms as you lift the chest. On your exhale, bow the right shoulder into your inner knee and sink into the lunge, bringing your shoulder to the inside of the knee, lifting your hands up and overhead. Humble warrior. Release your hands to the floor, come back to your lunge, and return to downward dog. Inhale back to your toes, left leg up. Exhale, high lunge. Drop the right heel and come up for Warrior Two. Nice long spine, open shoulders, sink into it. Turn the gaze over your left hand. Then lower your hands behind you, interlace the fingers, open up the chest, and pick up your heart. Then bow in, lower your left shoulder deep into the lunge, and lifting your hands up and overhead. Release your hands to the floor, spiraling on the ball of your right foot. Step back, downward dog. Stay here. Take your child's pose or inhale with plank. Exhale down. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Look forward and walk up, forward bend. Inhale, long spine. Exhale and fold. Soften your knees and rise all the way up. Reach your arms up. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale again and circle the arms high. Exhale and fold back down. Inhale, long spine. Exhale and bow. Soften your knees and step back to plank. Lower to your chest. Inhale for Cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to your toes, extend your right leg up. Exhale and step through back to your high lunge. Walk that right foot wide, bringing your right hand down to the inside of the foot. Flex that ankle and lower the right knee out to the side. You can either keep your back leg straight, or you can lower the knee to the floor, whichever you like better. I'm going to keep it straight. Take your left hand off to the side a little bit, sweep the right arm forward, and open up. Let that right knee lower out to the side. Look down, bring the knee up, walk the right foot below your chest, and push back, downward dog. Come back to your toes, left leg up. Exhale, high lunge. Take the left foot wide this time. Flex the ankle, drop the foot, and drop the knee. Take the right hand off to the side, sweep the left arm up, and twist. Look down, come back into the lunge, and return to downward dog. Stay here, take a child's pose, or inhale, plank. Exhale down. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward and walk up, forward up. Inhale, long spine. Exhale and bow. Inhale to roll up. Reach up, little back bend. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, circle the arms. Exhale, float down. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold, soften the knees, plant the hands, and hop back. Right, lower to your chest. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to your toes, extend your right leg up. Exhale, and bring that knee into pigeon, setting it down behind your right hand. Lower your left knee, and start to walk your hips a little closer to the floor. Roll your shoulders back and sit up tall. And here, if you like, you're welcome to use a block. If you need some more height, in order to feel comfortable and you don't want to dump too much into your lower back, you can use the block below your hand. You're welcome to pick the hips up a little bit off the mat if that's better for you. Look forward and bring yourself down, centering your left elbow, bring your left hand to your right knee. And then lean into that left elbow, bring your right hand to the hip, roll the right shoulder back, and then extend your right arm. Look down, come back, onto your hands right below your shoulders, draw the back knee forward, and step back, downward dog. Same thing on the other side. Come to your toes first, left leg up. Bring that left knee in for pigeon, setting it down behind your left hand. Drop your right knee. Start to scoot the hips a little closer to the floor. And if you need more height on this side, fine, use the block there and give yourself a little more lift. Look down and bring your right elbow to the floor. Right hand to the knee, left hand to the hip. Roll more weight onto your right elbow, and then extend your left arm. Look down, hands come back below your shoulders. Scoot the back knee forward a little bit, and return to downward facing dog. Stay here, take child's pose. Inhale, plank. Exhale down. Inhale to cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward and walk up, forward bend. Inhale, long time. Exhale, fold. With soft knees, rise up. Reach up, little back bend at the top. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale again, circle the arms. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, little lift. Exhale, fold, soften the knees, hop back, plank. Lower to your chest. Inhale for Cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, up to your toes, right leg up. Exhale, step through, high lunge. Lower your left heel and rise up for warrior one. Draw the right shoulder back, twisting toward the top of your mat. Sink into it a little bit, broaden your chest, look up, lean back a little. Look forward and bring your hands back down to the floor. Spiral on the ball of your back foot, walk that right foot wide. Sweep the right arm up, reach back, take a hold of your left thigh. Flex your right ankle and drop that right knee. Reach back up, come back to the lunge, and return to downward dog. Back up to your toes, left leg up. Exhale, high lunge. Lower the right foot flat, warrior one on the left. Exhale to lower into the lunge a little. Pull the left shoulder back, opening up the chest and look up. Look down, bring the hands down. Widen your left foot. Take the right hand wide. Sweep the left arm up. Open up into that revolved lunge. Flex your left ankle. Drop the left knee. Reach for your right thigh. Release back into the lunge. Return to downward dog. Stay here. Take your child's pose or inhale, plank. Exhale, down. Inhale, Cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward, walk up, forward fold. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, down. Inhale to rise up. Reach up, little back bend. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale again, circle the arms high. Exhale and fold down. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Soften the knees, plant the hands. This time we're going to hop back into chaturanga. Lowering directly into the crouch, hovering a few inches off the mat. Bring the belly down. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale to your toes, right leg up. Exhale, bring that knee into pigeon, setting it down behind your right hand. Push the back foot behind you and lower your hips. Walk down to your elbows this time. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fold down. Bring yourself back up onto the elbows and take your left hand to the right knee again. Bring your right hand off to the side, roll that shoulder back, and look back over your right shoulder. You may spy your left foot there. Pick it up. Reach back, and take hold of that foot. You can either kick into it, you want to open the shoulder a little bit more, or you can pull it in toward the body to get a deeper stretch in the quad. Let go of the back foot. I'm gonna kick my cat. Bring yourself back up, drawing the back knee forward and push back, downward dog. Inhale to your toes, left leg up. Exhale, left knee in for pigeon. Set it down behind the hand. Lower your right knee, start to lower your hips, walking yourself down onto your elbows. Inhale, pick up your chest. Exhale, and bow deeper. Bring yourself up onto your elbows. Take your right hand to your left knee, left hand off to the side. Roll that shoulder back. Lean into the right elbow. Extend the left arm up. Pick up the back foot and bring it into your hand. And again, you can hold on here, kick into it to open up the shoulder. Or you can pull it in. You want to get that deep stretch in the palm. Release your back foot. Bring your left hand down to the floor. Walk back up a little bit. And push back. Downward facing dog. Stay here. Take child's pose or inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Hover. Lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Look forward and walk back up, forward bend. Inhale, long spine. Exhale and bow. Soften your knees, roll up, reach up, little back bend. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale again, circle the arms. Exhale, float forward. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold, soft knees, hop back. Chaturanga, hover off of the mat. All the way down, inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Take your feet a little wider than hip distance apart. And come up to your toes, lower your heels to the left. Draw your right foot halfway up the mat. And then reach up with the right arm. Coming into a modified side plank. Don't let the hips dip too far. You want to keep a nice height on your hips so that you get a nice long line. Look down and return to downward dog. Again, widen the feet a little bit. Come up to your toes, drop the heels to the right. Drive the left foot halfway up and sweep up to your modified side plank here on the left. Look down, return to plank. Lower to hover, chaturanga. Lower all the way, inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Look forward and walk up, forward bend. Inhale, long bend. Exhale, fold. Soften your knees and roll up. Reach up, little back bend. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, circle your arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold, soft knees, hop back. Hover, chaturanga dandasana. Lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Take the feet a little bit wider again. Come up to your toes and drop your heels to the left. Stack your feet and sweep your right arm up, coming up into side plank. And if this is too much, place your right foot in front of the body, just like you were before. Look down, drop the right hand, roll over to the other side, and extend your left arm. Look down, come back to plank. Lower to chaturanga, hover. Lower all the way down, inhale, cobra. And exhale, downward dog. Look forward and walk up. Forward bend. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, bow. With soft knees, roll all the way up. Reach your arms up. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale again, circle the arms high. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, long back. Exhale, fold, soften the knees. Last one, hop back to Chaturanga Dandasana. Hover. Belly down, inhale, Cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale to your toes, extend the right leg up. Exhale and bring that knee in. Under your chest, right foot between your hands. Walk your right foot out to the edge of the mat again. Right hand down to the inside of the foot. Lower your left knee, flex your right ankle, and drop that right knee out to the side. This time, lower to your left elbow. We're going to try to drop that right knee as far as you comfortably can. Bring your right hand to the hip. Extend the right arm. And then here again, you have the option if you want to pick up the back foot, reach back for it. And you can either kick to open up your shoulder or press to pull your heel a little closer to your hip. I'm going to kick this time. Let go. Bring yourself back down into the lunge. Walk that right knee up. And push back. Downward dog. Come back up to your toes, left leg up. Exhale, high lunge. Widen that lunge, lower your right knee. Flex your left ankle, drop the left knee out to the side and lower to your right elbow. Take the left hand to the hip and roll that left shoulder back. Extend the left arm. And you have the option to either stay here or you can pick up the back foot, bring it into your hands, and either kick or pull, whichever you prefer. Let go of the back foot, bring yourself back up, walk the left foot below your chest so you return to the lunge, and step back, downward dog. Stay here, take a child's pose or inhale, plank. Exhale, down to Chaturanga, hover, just for a breath. Bring yourself all the way down, inhale, Cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Look forward and walk up, forward bend. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, bow. Soften your knees, roll all the way up. Reach your arms up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Bring yourself down onto the mat. We'll do a little bit of twisting here. Extend your legs forward in front of you and draw your hips back so that they're right below the shoulders. Pull the left knee up and pull the foot in close to your hips, the knee in close to your chest. Cross the foot over and then wrap your right elbow around that knee and twist to your left, holding the left hand on top of the right. Draw the left shoulder back. And you can either stay here if this is as far as you want to go, or you can take your left hand behind you and prop yourself up a little bit and drop your right elbow to the outside of your left leg. Keep a strong flex in your right ankle so that that leg stays involved, doesn't get sloppy. Unwind and bring yourself back to center. Extend the left leg now and bring the right knee up. Pull it in tight and then cross it over. Wrap the left elbow around that knee and twist to your right. Draw the right shoulder back. And keep using the strength of your left arm to pull the knee in a little closer to the chest. And you can stay put, or you can place your right hand behind you and drop your left elbow to the outside of the knee, twist around a little bit more. Unwind, bring yourself back to center, and then extend both legs forward. Bring your hips close to your feet and lie down on your back. Draw your knees up into the chest and rock a little bit from side to side. Then lower yourself onto the left side, bringing your knees in close, tight fetal pose. Take your left hand and place it on top of the legs to keep the knees guiding toward one another, and open your right shoulder back down to the floor as you extend your right arm out beside you. Carefully roll back onto your back. Hug the knees in again. Rock a little bit from side to side. And then roll onto your right side. Tight heel touch. Right hand stacks the knees for you. And then take the left shoulder back down. And extend your left arm out to the side. Try to keep your left shoulder down. And if your knees slide apart a little bit, that's all right. Release and roll back onto your back. Hold onto your shins here, rock a little from side to side. Hold on underneath your calves, right below your knees, and rock back up to seated. We'll take another seated twist here. This time swing your feet over to the left and twist to your right, placing your right hand behind you. Pull that right shoulder back enough so that you can prop yourself up with your right biceps. And then extend your left arm. Release and untwist, coming back to center. Rock back on your sitting bones and take the feet over to the right. Twist to your left. Again, sitting up tall, propping yourself up with your left arm against the back. Extend your right arm. Untwist, coming back to center. Extend both legs forward. Pull the hips back below your shoulders again. And then draw your left foot beside your left hip, pushing that calf muscle out of the way. Extend your arms up. And on your exhale, hinge forward, reaching for your right foot. And if you find what happens here is you roll up onto your right hip and just stay up a little higher. Another option, if this is inappropriate for your left knee, you can take the foot into the inner thigh and that'll deeply ground the left hip. So you can fold forward a little more easily there. It's your choice. On your inhale, rise back up. And we'll change sides. Lean onto the right hip as you extend the left foot forward. Lean onto the left hip as you pull the right foot back beside you, shoving the calf muscle out of the way. And this side may feel very different on the knee than on the first side. So if you need to, you can adjust the position here and bring that foot into the inner thigh if that's more appropriate for you and for your knees. Extend your arms up. Take a deep inhale. And on your exhale, hinge forward, bringing yourself down into your forward bend. Inhale again, little bit up. Exhale and forward. Walk yourself back up and extend your left foot forward. Bounce out your knees. And then bring your right foot up on top of the thigh. Pull that foot over so it's next to your hip. And we're going to drop this right knee on top of the left leg so that you get a little extra weight there. Inhale, send the arms up. Exhale, hinge forward as you stretch the left leg. The weight of your right leg and the weight of your chest on top of the right leg will straighten the bottom leg, the left leg, a little bit more than would happen if you didn't have this weight on top of it. Release, bringing yourself back up. Same thing on the other side. Extend the right leg. Start with your left ankle on top of the knee, and if this is as far as you can go, that's fine. Otherwise, bring that knee in a little more to center, bringing your left foot over toward the right hip. Reach up with both arms. Inhale. Exhale. Hinge forward. Again, the weight of your chest lowers onto your left leg. The weight of your left leg lowers onto your right leg. And you wind up pressing the back of the leg a little bit straighter than you would otherwise. Release, bringing yourself back up. Extend the left leg forward and bounce out a little bit. Come back down to your back, keeping your knees bent. Walk your shoulder blades a little closer together. And then pick up your hips, coming into a little bridge pose. Interlace your hands under the body. Walk yourself up a little bit onto your triceps. And then come up to your toes. Walk the feet back a little bit. And then you'll be able to press the hips even higher. You may be able to walk yourself in to hold on to your feet. Never turn your head in bridge pose. Release your feet. If you're holding on to them, walk your shoulders back, set your heels down, and then lower your hips. Bring your knees back up, hold on to the shins, rock a little bit from side to side. Set your feet down, and then we'll windshield wiper the knees from side to side a little bit. Lower them to the right, pick up, and lower them to the left. And just keep working from side to side like that. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. And then roll your hips and your legs over to the left side. So that your right knee points toward the ceiling and your left knee's on the floor. Bring yourself back up, uncross, and then take the other side. Left ankle on top of the right knee. Drop a whole unit of your legs over to the right, rolling onto your right hip a little bit. Nice easy twist, great stretch for the left outer hip. Bring yourself back to center and roll back up to ceiling. And for our final challenge pose, we're going to approach Baby Grasshopper. If Baby Grasshopper isn't appropriate for you, you've tried it before, you don't want to do it, you're welcome to just work towards Shavasana. Bring your right knee up, cross it over, and then twist to your left, taking your left hand down below your shoulder. pick up your hips a little bit and roll onto the outside edge of your left hip. And then lower that right shoulder into the knee. And here you're going to lean down a little bit low. Reach with your right arm and see if you can take hold of this left foot. Hold on. Anchor your weight in your left hand. And then pick up your torso. And look forward. Set that down. And bring yourself back up. You can try the other side. Maybe easier for you on one side than it is on the other. So this time, other leg, cross over, and dip down. So we want to begin in this kind of posture where the shoulder and the knee are all lined up. Flexing your extended leg. It's my right leg on this side. And then we're going to lower onto the outer hip. Anchor the right hand, in this case, right below the shoulder. Reach and take a hold of the foot. And then pick up. Keep that back leg straight and strong. And see if you can lower your chest. Look forward. Every yoga pose has a drishti. And this drishti is forward. They're just a few feet in front of you. Set it down. And come back up. And congratulate yourself on a job well done. Time to lie down. Bring yourself onto your back. Roll your shoulders so that the shoulder blades come below your chest and a little closer together. Let your feet open out toward the corners of your mat. And take a few long, slow, deep breaths as you begin to relax. Soften your face, your cheeks. Relax your jaw and your throat. Keep your belly soft and be heavy in your hips and shoulders and in your limbs. You're welcome to remain here for as long as you like. And when you're ready to come up, bring your knees into the chest. Hold on there and rock a little from side to side. Roll onto one side and press yourself back up to seated. Return your hands to heart center, pressing the thumbs to your chest. Take a deep inhale and bow to your fingertips with your exhale, with gratitude for yourself, for your practice, and for the intention you chose to guide your practice today. And decide how that intention can guide you throughout the rest of your day or the rest of your week. Off of your mat. I thank you very much for sharing your time with me, for sharing your practice with me, and with my cat. The light in my heart salutes and honors the light in yours. Namaste.